When did it become possible to tell parents, no, 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 no? We're going to teach these kids about sex, sexual practices, sexual deviancy, whatever we want, and you have no say over it. I'm sorry. Did I miss not just a page, but a chapter or two?
No, and we keep going the wrong direction. It's a little bit of a couple steps forward, a couple steps back. So, yes, this is in fact about parental rights. It's alarming to see courts like in Maryland and New Jersey and California, as you said, going and attack parents' fundamental right to oversee the upbringing and the raising, the mental health, well-being, and the religious values of their minor child. It is the principles of what our country was founded on. And SCOTUS has long protected and reaffirmed the rights of parents of being the primary decision maker. So what we see in Maryland is not just only Maryland, like you said. It's in California. We're seeing it in New Jersey. We're seeing it in a lot of places. I can say in Florida, which is where I'm at. I'm fortunate that our governor has, and we've created a Parents' Bill of Rights to reaffirm these rights. Because ironically, what's being fought both in Maryland and in California was something that we saw taking place in our schools in Florida in 2018. And so while we're seeing states take major measures forward, we are seeing others double down. And that is what is alarming and really rising up parents from across the country who have never been politically active. They're mobilizing and they're making their voice heard. Montgomery County is actually a great example of where parents are mobilizing and working with us at the Leadership Institute to help them give a voice and be effective. It's inspiring to see, but we have a lot of work to do, as you noted.
Well, we saw it happen in Virginia, obviously. Glenn Youngkin elected governor on the strength of parents and parental rights as he fueled his campaign that way. And coming up in November, he hopes he can take over the state Senate here in 2023 in the state of Virginia, again, using parents and parents' rights and these sorts of decisions and rulings. And the other part, Bridget, is when these districts are told, okay, here are the guidelines, and they snub their nose at them. And they say, well, we can do whatever. They just kind of sneak around. I mean, the arrogance of the unions of these schools and school boards is really jaw-dropping, isn't it?
Well, it's disgusting, to be fair, and it's really taking what has long been a very important principle of the United States of the free and fair public education and turning them into indoctrination centers for the radical left. And I say radical left because far more the people I talk to across the country were once upon a time would be self-proclaimed progressives, and they've had enough. Their children are not to be these social justice warriors. We're sending them to public education as taxpayers. We're funding that for them to be productive members of society who know how to read and write. Meanwhile, we're seeing graduation rates slip. We're seeing proficiency levels slip. But man, they can tell you all different things about certain sexual acts at kindergarten. Obviously, we're on the wrong direction, and it has parents fired up, myself included, all across the country to take back and reclaim education and restore their parental rights at every level of government. But that really does start with people getting involved, running for school board, and that is what we're there to do at Leadership Institute, to help them train the effective activists, campaign, get across the line, and then be an effective public servant that has parents, students, children at the forefront, not some radical left agenda.